Alright, we're back, and now we can finally ask Low Fat about Wolf Heimlich. Tell me about Wolf Heimlich. What's so funny?
Nothing. Would be funny. Funny man. Take himself very serious. Stand up straight, act like soldier.
What else can you tell me about him?
Occasional bloodstain. Never sweat. Very tiny. Only see him once in a while.
Okay. Let's see if there's anything else I can ask. I think we can ask about Ryan O'Reilly, actually. Do you know Detective O'Reilly?
Ah, Detective O'Reilly. Very smart man. Funny. No matter how clean I get his clothes, he always looks dirty.
Okay. Why does he always look dirty? Let's see. Oh, I think Ramses Majir comes here, if I remember correctly. Oh, or not. He's not a good person to ask
That's what
about.
you ask me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I'm just gonna ask about 1926. So, how's your year going?
Good year. That is the year about the past. Very exciting. They're good. Take manners, no doubt about it. But very now been there on the go.
Alright, well, goodbye, Little Fat. It was nice. But, now I think I'm gonna go over to the docks, because we haven't been there before.
That taxi sound actually reminds me of something else.
Of what?
Sound of a taxi.
It reminds you of what?
Something else.
What does it remind you of?
Just listen to it.
Okay. 12th Street Docks. Shut up. Same thing. Okay. So you get there right away. And suddenly this random stevedore just randomly comes up to us and starts talking to us. The stevedore looks a little more refined than you'd expect. He's also rather attractive.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Good morning, miss. I'm Steve Dorian.
I'm Laura Bow. Let's just start talking about people. Do you know Dr. Pippin Carter?
Boy, do I remember that guy. He supervised the unloading of the Egyptian crates from the ship. It was a bunch of stuff for the museum, and he was real protective about it.
Alright, doesn't really surprise me. How about Dr. Archibald Carrington? You carried his steamer trunk, I remember.
Mr. Carrington came in on the Andrea Doria. I remember because he had the heaviest steamer trunk I've ever lifted, and it smelled funny, too. Gave me a big tip. Then that rich lady picked him up in a taxi. He called her the Countess Waldorf Collerton.
Oh yeah, we've heard about her, twice. Once at the beginning, and once at the speakeasy that Flapper Girl was looking for her. Oh, which reminds me, I have to go back to the speakeasy and ask her about the Countess, but that's okay, we can do it later. Let's see... Ziggy. I think you can tell me about Ziggy, actually.
He's some kind of cheap hood. He used to hang around here sometimes.
Okay. It's very straight and to the point.
Steve is a man of few words.
Yes.
And a funny walk.
And a funny one. I think Wolf Heimlich walks funnier. His legs don't really bend.
Yeah. This game and its animations.
Yes.
She's the rich lady that picked up Mr. Carrington.
Okay. Know about the burglary? No, he doesn't.
I don't know anything about that, sorry.
Yeah, he says that about a lot of things.
Yeah, Steve doesn't know very much.
Yeah. How about Egyptology? No, he doesn't. Okay.
He doesn't know anything about that, sorry.
Sorry. How about 1926?
So far, it's a pretty good year for me, and things are looking up.
Well, that's great. Tell me about yourself, Steve Dorian. I want to know the real Steve Dorian.
Steve Dorian? That's me, Miss Bo.
Well, that wasn't very helpful, but... Okay,
Asking
basically, huh?
asking about Rube.
About Rube?
Yeah.
Why, does he know him?
It's just funny. Did you just sneeze or something?
Oh, yeah. That happens a lot when you ask people about Crawdfrawler 2 rhubarb. They ask if you're offering them tea, or if you just sneezed, or...
Oh, is that like a rutabaga?
I don't know.
No, that's because just for whatever reason his name reminds me of rutabaga. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of herb or something. I don't know. So basically, if you had all the time in the world, you could ask him about every single one of these questions, but it's not really important. However, if you ask him about the Leyendecker Museum, that's the last question you will ever ask him, because this is what happens.
That's where Mr. Carter's Egyptian crates were going. Nice place. Ever been there?
Actually, I'm attending a fundraising party there tonight.
Sounds like a formal party. What will it cost to get in?
I don't know. I'm covering it for the newspaper, so I get in free.
I thought the museum was closed today.
It is, but the party isn't till 7 o'clock tonight.
Sounds like fun. Enjoy yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
Mighty suspicious that he'd leave right after we tell him about the party. But, ours is not to reason.
Well, he's just a hard-working young man. I mean, surely he couldn't have anything planned.
Nah. Oh, look, we can get tiny. Whee! Whee!
I can actually see that.
Sorry. The nameplate on the impressive steamship identifies it as the Andrea Doria. Okay, now we can get back to the taxi, because we can't, like, cross streets or anything here.
Oh, is that ship like, that's right, that's like the two guys from Andrea Doria, right?
Yep. My goodness, has the taxi ever been cleaned?
I cleaned it out 2 years ago. You got a problem with that?
So we could either say, "No, sir, I love sitting in filth. Will you take me for a ride?" Or we could say, "Yes, I have a problem with that. This taxi is a pigsty." Now, this is a nice snarky answer, but if we choose that, we'll get kicked out of the taxi. And we'll be able to enter it again, but I just don't really want to. So I'll just say, "Yes, I love sitting in filth."
Yeah, I'll take you for a ride if you got the dough, or if you can prove you as a reporter.
Alright. And we do have the means, but there's a reason why they gave us a trash-filled car, and it's because you can actually move the trash around. And if you do, look at this.
It's exciting. It's a trash-moving simulation.
Although it's old and hard to read, it looks like a laundry claim ticket with Chinese characters on it. I wonder what that's for. Let's take a look. Let's see. Close look reveals it's 2 years old. Okay, well, I don't care, but... Alright, now let's get somewhere. Let's go to, let's see.
Good.
I actually want to... Huh?
Yeah, go on.
I actually want to go back to the Tribune, just because I want to do something kind of amusing. This guy's not going to talk to us like the other cab driver, because he's kind of a jerk.
He's the strong, silent type.
The strong... Yeah, exactly. Alright. No, I don't want to be there. Alright, hello, Rube. I want to ask you a question about... Yvette Delacroix.
Delacroix.
Do you know Yvette Delacroix?
Cripes, how do you know about her?
I heard she was...
Look, that was a long time ago and far away, okay? The room was dark and I was not married at the time. I don't know how you know about that, but I don't want to hear another word about it.
My goodness. Very well, forget I mentioned it. So, yeah, if you can tell, Yvette gets around.
Yeah, she does.
Yes, she does. She really gets around. Oh yeah, you can look at this. A woody perennial plant with one main stem or trunk which develops many branches, usually at some height above the ground, otherwise known as a tree. Alright, thanks. Let's go across to the police station. And just gonna... I think he knows about Yvette Delacroix too. If not, then I wasted my time, but I like hearing about her. What can you tell me about Yvette Delacroix?
Now you keep away from Yvette. I haven't seen the girl in ages and I don't plan to see her again, so you just let sleeping dogs lie.
Okay then. Well, looks like we're out of time again, so come join me in the next video. Alright everyone, goodbye.